Are you a songwriter? Are you looking to turn your songwriting passion into a full-time gig? Whether you are just at the start of your songwriting journey or a seasoned industry professional, this show is made for you. Welcome to the Songwriter Show, bringing together songwriting news, interviews, and community. Now, welcome your host, Sarantos.
Thank you for tuning in and welcome back to the Songwriter Show right here on Reality Radio 101. I'm your humble host, Sarantos. I'm a solo music artist who's been writing lyrics for as long as I can remember. Words are so important to me, and that's why I'm thrilled to host this show for you every single Tuesday evening. I believe in my heart that every song is a story. Tonight, I'm so happy to have on the show Tavares Garrett. Tavares was first introduced to the public as a finalist on the MTV VJ show in 2000. He went on to co-host as a special guest on the Mandy Moore show and MTV Jams. He released his first album in August of the same year.
And now, welcome this week's special guest.
Welcome to the show, man. How you doing?
I'm doing great, my man. Thank you, Sarantos, so much for having me here. I'm very honored to be here today. Life is beautiful. How you doing, my man?
I'm doing great. So I was reading the rest of your bio here. You got some cool stuff going on. I have to tell you, you sound like a motivational speaker. Just your voice and listening to you. So it's kind of cool. I love the positive vibe and energy.
Thank you, my man. I appreciate that. My bio, I've had a good life. I've been blessed, man. I've also had, some setbacks like anyone else. So I'm very grateful to be, alive today and to be, pushing my positive energy and my vibration on a higher frequency. So I appreciate your kind words. Actually, I do some motivational speaking, but we can talk about that later.
Yeah, awesome. Well, let's start with the music thing. Tell me about what got you going down this road. What's your main instrument and why do you do this?
My main instrument is my voice. I've learned how to use my voice over the years. I have a background in radio as well. A very dear friend of mine, Hollis Anderson, first introduced me to a microphone. We were kids. Actually, we were in high school, about 17 years old. And he had what I called MacGyvered a karaoke machine.
I love that.
Yeah, this is a real story. It's a true story.
I love it. I love MacGyver.
Right?
That's awesome.
We came home from school one day and he was like, "Hey, I got something to show you." And then he asked me, "Do you rap?" And I was like, "Nah, I've never been, around it before." And he was like, "Check this out." So we literally had a beat tape and another blank tape. This is back when cassettes were around, y'all. So we had a beat tape and a blank cassette tape, and he had a microphone that was attached to the karaoke machine. It was my first time hearing myself rap. So you could imagine.
That's awesome.
Illuminated, thank you, how illuminated I felt. And I credit Hollis Anderson with that blessing because it changed my life. I went on to perform and record over 25 years, and I've just been blessed. I still write for artists. I've done the artist management thing as well. In fact, I was just asked to be someone else's manager just yesterday. So songwriting for me, you mentioned earlier about storytelling, and it's so correct. At least for me, it is. We grew up with not a lot of things. And so I relied on my imagination to help me to forget some of the hardship that we had experienced as children. My mom's a single mom of 4 kids. I'm the only boy of the 4. The rest are my sisters. So I was always using my imagination to pretty much put me in a different state of mind, put me in a different vibration. And before I knew it, after that time with the karaoke machine, I began writing that next day. And I never stopped writing. My hip hop experience has led me into being an author several times over. I never thought that would happen. So when I hear the line by Biggie where he was like, "I never knew hip hop would take me this far," I have lived that. I've really lived that, and I continue to live that. And so hip hop has been such a blessing to me because it's put me in rooms with people that I never thought that I would be in.
That's awesome, man.
Thank you.
Tell us a little bit about if you could be in a room with anybody, dead or alive, who would you pick?
Oh my goodness. Pac, Aaliyah, Left Eye, Jam Master Jay. Who else would I pick? Oh my gosh, Dr. Dre. Um, who else? Probably even Eminem.
Okay.
Definitely James Brown. Nat King Cole. Oh my goodness. Gosh, there'd be so many people. Who else would I put in that room? You know what? I'd probably even put, when you talk about songwriters, I'd probably even put, gosh, that's a really good question. Who else would I put in there? That's pretty, I think, let me see. Oh, Timbaland. Timbaland would be in there for sure. Missy, definitely. Songwriters for sure. Whitney Houston, another one for sure.
That's like an all-star cast, man.
Yeah, for sure. That's all I got. But great question.
How do you balance music, your motivational speaking, being an author? How do you balance that with your obligations, your family, your children, your job, other things that you might have going on?
Very carefully, Sarantos. Very, very, very carefully. I give myself breaks throughout the day, and I'm very intentional with not only my personal growth, but my time. So I have to allot an X amount of hours to say for music, another set amount of hours for the book writing. And I also use the days of the week also to kind of isolate those particular projects. So each day is not the same, right? And so I'm able to compartmentalize that way. I'm able to keep things organized. I keep things clean. And because music has always been at the center of my life, I allow that experience and vibration of music to feed everything else I'm into, even including my family. My wife, in fact, Amber Johnson Garrett, she is Amber JG. She's also an artist as well. So we've been able to not only have this beautiful union as husband and wife, but we've also worked together as artists, creating albums, EPs, and songs. So having my wife involved in what I do and me involved in what she does keeps home connected. And as far as the motivational speaking, the author work, and then of course my day program where I'm a health and transformation educator, I just schedule everything very, very specific. And I also allow myself to have, a little bit of fun. So work-life balance is important. I believe that, it's important to show myself grace and to be patient so that all the energy that I do give out, I'm able to regenerate that energy by taking that extra time to myself.
Okay, awesome.
Thank you.
What do you like the most about writing lyrics?
The transparency, the honesty, the storytelling, sitting with myself and my thoughts and really driving the message home or the lesson, if you will. If there's a lesson in the song, I love writing all kinds of songs. I love writing the sexy songs, the fun romantic songs, the true story song. So when I'm thinking about writing, I'm thinking about transparency. I'm thinking about how I feel emotionally. And of course, the listener, right? Thinking about the listener, how this will land on the listener. Will it land? If I was a listener, what would I like to hear? So all of these things go into me writing. And I'm so grateful because I have a different type of writing style. Sometimes I'll just rap and then what comes out, like I'll freestyle and what comes out, or I'll sing a tune or a melody, or I'll start banging on the table and get like a drum loop going. So I'm always thinking as a creative, and therefore I'm always hearing music. I'm always hearing rhythm and patterns, whether it's a alarm clock, a horn beeping, or a car alarm. I'm always able to decipher the patterns in music, drums, melodies, bars, etc.
Tell us about this song that we're going to hear. What inspired it?
Come On was inspired by a summer vibration. My wife and I were in the studio, and we had just completed Legend of the Summer. It was an EP that we put out together during the pandemic, in fact, where most people probably didn't, do much. We actually let our creative juices flow. So Come On was one of the songs that came from that experience of booking the 8-hour studio sessions. That's how we go into the studio, 8-hour sessions. So we would knock out 6 or 7 songs. And Come On was the last song at the end of an 8-hour session. And it's about having fun, being free with my wife on the open road and allowing ourselves to experience a good time no matter where we are. And so I described that in the song. Very fun song, very summer song, something I feel that was not only good for radio, but good for everyone who loves music.
All right, I'll tell you what. Let's take a listen to it, and then we'll come back and talk some more, okay?
You got it. Thank you so much.
No problem. All right, everybody, check this out. Here we go.
To let our mind rest and decompress, rejuvenate our mind, be at our best. Mind, body, and soul, universe at the helm. I love our love and the way it feels. Play in the water, toes in the sand. Pull off the road, get some fruit from the stand. Support local business no matter where we go. Adventures in love, highs and lows. But our lowest is higher than the self-righteous. It might just get you higher than what you're asking for. So no returns from this in love store, cause we got more in store. Sure, you can ride with us to the ends of the earth on a road to your rebirth. I'll tell you what it's worth. If you put in the work, get commitment with benefits of a residual nature. More valuable than currency paper.
Come on and ride with me, me. Relax your mind and be free, free. Come on and ride with me, side to side with my baby. Come on and ride with me. Relax your mind and be free. Come on and ride with me. Side to side with my baby.
Relax your mind, let your conscience free. Strap on in, take a ride with me. Sun shining, vibes for free. Party over here, where you trying to be? Cause I don't see anyone in here trying to leave. Won't you chill on back, hit this weed. Underground backyard party. Stumbled on it when I made a left at the light. People hella cool, music hella tight. Road trip living, life by the minute. Decisions by the hour, love by the second. Sunshine, blue sky, palm tree tripping. Back roads, plane trips, passport flipping. Days all hot, nights stay chilling. Sunset wet, sunset drive. We can do it later or we can do it live.
Come on and ride with me. Relax your mind and be free. Come on and ride with me. Side to side with my baby. Come on and ride with me. Relax your mind and be free. Come on and ride with me. Side to side with my baby.
Well, thank you, Tavares, for sharing that with us. That was cool and vibey, man.
Thank you so much. Yeah, we had a lot of fun recording that song. It actually has gotten more, one of our most popular stream songs out there. We have a lot of material out there. I myself, as an independent artist, I have over 500 songs in the marketplace. So whether it's Tidal, Spotify, Apple Music, Google Play, I'm all over the place. And that's just been my work ethic. I am not really the type of guy to boast about what I've done. I just let my body of work speak for itself. So that's how I was able to create so much material, and to do it with my wife now has been such a blessing and an honor. And it really just pushes our creativity to the next level.
Yeah. Tell us a little bit about the first job you ever had as a kid.
Oh my goodness. Little Caesars, man. I
I remember that. Pizza, right? Wasn't that the thing?
Right. I was making these, the pizza boxes. That was my job. Sweeping, mopping, and make the pizza boxes. And luckily for me, my sister Latrice was the manager, and I hounded her. I was like, look, I gotta get a job, maybe make some money, tired of being broke, etc. And she was like, okay, I'll give you a part-time job, but you got to make sure to show up on time and you got to do a really good job. And so that was my first job.
I remember when I was growing up, my mom, there was one by my mom's house, like, I don't know, half a mile away, and we would always order them. But thanks, man. I don't even think that exists anymore. Now I'm going to be craving Little Caesars pizza.
There's a couple out here in California where I'm at.
Just ship it to Chicago. I'm sure it won't take long.
I have family in the Chi-Town. I have family out there. Yeah, in Evanston. Absolutely.
Evanston, yeah.
For sure. But
I'm sure there's one in Chicago somewhere. I just have to look for it. Yeah.
They're around. But my favorite thing from there was the crazy bread. That's actually one of their most
Yes.
They still move a bunch of that tomato sauce and those crazy breadsticks.
All right, we got to stop because I'm getting hungry. All right, let's talk about, other than this show, what's your favorite podcast to follow?
Oh, my goodness. Living Your Truth with Tavares. That's my favorite podcast to
follow. Okay, so tell us about that.
Living Your Truth with Tavares is exactly what it sounds like. It's a very transparent platform, very inclusive platform. I don't exclude anybody. I started the podcast because I needed someone to talk to on a beautiful Sunday afternoon. My now fiance, well, now she's my wife, but at the time she's my fiance. She had left for the day, and I was having a tough day. I felt like I was struggling within myself. And so instead of calling one of my friends or my mom or my sisters, I just chose to have this conversation with myself. And I found it to be extremely therapeutic. And now we are in our 9th season. I didn't even know what I was doing at the time. I just knew that I wanted to get some thoughts out. Yeah. And so, and to be completely transparent, I do believe with my background in radio, and then of course, as an artist, that allowed me to already be familiar with public speaking to an extent. So when it came to podcasting, and obviously me being transparent about how I'm feeling, it was a little awkward, scary, uncomfortable, but I grew emotionally and spiritually in that space. And so I just stuck with it. And before I knew it, people were listening, they were streaming the show. And I've been doing it ever since. And I continue to get inspirations from different people. Jay Shetty's one of them. He has a great podcast that I like as well. So the more I stayed in that lane, the more I just discovered about myself. And so, yeah, Living Your Truth with Tavares. It's on every Saturday, 12 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, and we are on all platforms. So it's pretty cool. I interview other people who are perhaps on the same or similar journey. And then, of course, because I do a lot of public speaking, I've been able to bring on folks that are also looking to motivate and inspire the masses. So it's a really good platform where we pour into people and we love on them and we help them, whether it's through a bad breakup or just to make a hard decision. We help to provide them the tools by way of the conversation, and we just hope that they are able to come to their own conclusion. I never push my ideas on anyone. That's not the kind of space that I want to create. And so we've cultivated this very inclusive, safe, and thriving space called Living Your Truth with Tavares.
Well, I like pushing my agenda on everybody and telling them what to do and bossing them around. So I'm totally kidding. So tell us about scams. We want to warn each other here. What scams should people be on the lookout for?
Oh my goodness. You asked really good questions. Okay, scams. I would probably say one that I have been seeing over and over is the UPS delivery scam. I get these text messages on my phone that say, you have a package at UPS, we tried to deliver it, please call and it's going to cost this much money. I also have another scam that I've come across in my email. I believe it's like a cybersecurity scam with McAfee.
Yeah.
And basically what they do is they email you this invoice, and the invoice says, thank you for paying your bill. Here's a copy of your invoice. And at the bottom, the amount's like $738. So watch out for that one.
Yeah.
Also, watch out for anyone calling you who says that they're from the United States Postal Service and that you need money to pay for your package to be delivered. The USPS will never call you and ask you for money ever to pay for your package. You actually have to go into a USPS location and show ID to get your package. So those are 3 scams right there that I would say absolutely watch out for, especially as we come into the holiday season. We all know these scams, that the hackers, they ramp this stuff up. And also be careful to not click anything that pops up on your computer as you're surfing through, whatever websites that say, hey, you have a virus on your computer. Don't touch anything. Don't touch yes, don't touch no, hit the X and get out of there quickly. So those are my 4 right there. Great question, Sam. Thank you for that.
All right, man. Tell us, where can people buy your stuff, stream it? Any websites, any links you want to send people to?
Oh my goodness. On Instagram, you can go at Tavares Days, Tavares Daize. That right there will get you there. And there's also a link under that to my link tree that will send you to all of my platforms, Apple Music, Spotify. And those are just the 2 main ones. But from there, you can get to all of it. Tidal. I'm all over the place. So that'd be the best way. And then, of course, my personal Instagram is at Tavares A. Garrett, traditional spelling. And again, there's a Linktree link there that will get you to everything from my books to my music to the restaurant, Kayo. That will also get you to the podcast, Living Truth with Tavares. And then, of course, the podcast that I co-host with my wife, The Black Love Experience as well. So there's a whole lot going on in my life. And, we're just having a great time, man. We're having a good time supporting people who support me. And then, of course, helping people get what they want to get in life. As a servant leader, that is something that I love to do. I love helping people get what they want in life. And I don't want anything for it other than to see them succeed. I don't want no percentages. I don't want a cut. I don't want a stake. I just want to see people get what they want. And I help those who help themselves. So it's a beautiful thing.
That's awesome, man. I want to thank you so much for being on the show tonight, Tavares.
Thank you, my man. I appreciate you. Shout out to everybody in the Shy. I love you. Thank you so much for having me. Y'all take care of yourself. Love yourself and love each other. Peace.
Thank you, man. And thank you to all of you out there for spending a little bit of your precious time with the 2 of us tonight. My name is Sarantos. Please join me every Tuesday night to hear other awesome artists share their fascinating behind-the-scenes stories right here at the Songwriter Show on Reality Radio 101. I love you all. Have a great night. Sometimes questions, they flood my mind. At times like this, I just ask, why? Why? Can you tell me why? Why I fell for you? Why do I ask why? Why do I look up to the sky and still think about why? 'Cause my heart bled for you. As you walked in the room, my soul fell for you. Suddenly, I knew what not to do. Each breath I take for you. Each beat my heart makes for you. Oh, please tell me what to do. I can't think right since I fell for you. You cast a spell on me. My body quickly agreed. Your eyes so gentle as they held down to me. I couldn't help but just believe. My heart was meant for you, you and only you. My heart races for you. My heart cries to you. My heart begs for you. My heart flies to you. My heart bleeds for you. Why does my heart feel this way? Why do I feel this way? No logical reason that I know of, but I still wanna stay. Stay with you, stand next to you. Even when you're blue, girl, I wanna hold you. Put you in my arms and shelter you. You know I'd die for you. I'd lie for you. I'd do anything for you. Now you know why. I met you, I couldn't tell anyone why. They would tell me something, I would mutter back nothing. Life was such a rough thing. Life was so hard, never talked about it out loud. Kept my feelings to myself, kept them inside and felt so proud. Felt like such a man, told myself that's what I am. But I felt so weak, strong on the outside, but frail on the inside. But then I fell for you, I had nothing to prove, but my heart was so moved, knew from the moment I first stared at you. My heart races for you, my heart cries to you, my heart begs for you, my heart flies to you, my heart bleeds for you. Why does my heart feel this way? Why do I feel this way? No logical reason that I know of, but I still wanna stay. Stay with you, stand next to you. Even when you're blue, girl, I wanna hold you, put you in my arms and shelter you. You know I'd die for you, I'd lie for you, I'd do anything for you. Don't ever leave me alone, I don't wanna feel alone. I also don't wanna feel the fear of being left behind. No one there to see, no one there but me. Please keep that heartache away from me. I'm so scared to feel that pain. If I lose you, I'd lose the only love I ever truly had. And that would make my heart hurt so bad. And I would feel so mad. And so sad, so sad. Why? Because my heart wants to do everything for you. It wants to prove my love for you. That's why. That's why. That's why.
Thank you for listening to The Songwriter Show. To keep the momentum going, head over to www.songwritershow.com and join our free music community of artists, songwriters, and producers. That's www.songwritershow.com.